absolutely no mind. I told you all I'm 12. I meant it. Zoo. My dog, Zeus. He's something else. All right, I'm chilling. So I just want to come on here and tell you all, to my 111 subs that have subscribed to me, thank you so much. I just want to let you all know, I'm going to keep showing up every day, but you do not have to have any type of online sales experience or skills to start an online business. You don't need to have any of that. You just need to start. You need to have the desire to want something more out of life and know that you deserve more than what you're getting. Tell them doing that right. Yes, sir. So there are so many women out there that have so many skill sets, so much that you can do, so much that you know, that you can turn into digital products, right? And one of the problems is that people don't know. They know that they have skill sets. They know that they have information, right, that they can share with other people, that people would be willing to pay for. They just don't know how to get started. And that's one of the things that I love about the program that I found, because it allows you to learn, right? And you can earn while you learn. So I've talked about it before. If you're new to the channel and you don't know, I am a legacy builder. So building a legacy is important. And I believe that financial freedom and our ability to be financially independent is extremely important in today's day and age. So I know many women, especially older women, and my passion is women because, well, obviously, duh. At the end of the day, we need to take the skill sets that we have, the knowledge that we have, and figure out how we can generate income for ourselves, sharing the knowledge that we have with others. And Legacy Builders helps you to do that. And here's a prime example. So I worked for government for a long time. And at 56, I had just recently lost my father. And I saw how hard that he worked. He was in the military for over 20 years. And after that, he got into real estate and did a bunch of other stuff. But, my dad was a workaholic. So all he did was work. And I mean, that's all he did. Like, we did not have, this really great relationship until the end. It got really better and we did a lot of healing. But for the most part, my dad was just a workaholic, because having grown up in the Jim Crow South, which is how he grew up, he really felt an urgent need to be financially stable, right? Because as a young Black man in Jim Crow South, that is something that was unheard of. But my father was brilliant and a bit of a genius, and he made that happen. So I think, and he's a great inspiration to me, but in doing all that, that was great. But the downside is that he never really made a lot of time for family, because work was just all he knew. He didn't know anything else. And all he did from the moment he woke up to the moment that he went to bed at night was work. That's it. Some form of work. And I just don't think that that's a healthy way to live. And when he left, before he left here, he told me, I had it wrong. He said, I didn't have my focus on the right things. I had it wrong. And see, that's what happens. We wait until it's too late, and then we recognize, right? That I always say we come here to do 4 things: live, love, learn, and grow. But while we're doing that, we should not be struggling and suffering, not having the things that we want and need in life. And I guess my heart really is with women, because my parents were separated for decades. They never divorced. They just were separated. And I watched how hard it was on my mom, just trying to support 2 children on her own. And my mother, she had a good job. She was a nurse. She worked at a very prestigious hospital, and she made good money. But it's a lot when you're carrying everything, right? Everything is on you. And I think a lot of women spend a lot of their time taking care of other people, and we forget to honor ourselves and focus on ourselves and our own needs. And let's just be real. The reality that we're in the world that we live in, finances is a major part of our ability to live a good life. When you have financial freedom, when you have money, you can do the things in life that you want to do. You can follow those passions that you have, right? Because you're not beholden to giving someone, 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours a week of your time. You live your life the way that you want to live it. You do what you want to do, right? And you can do that freely and without fear because you are financially solvent. And for me, I want to see as many women financially solvent as possible. And I just don't see how you do that working for someone else. I had a great job. I had a good job working for the government. I have no complaints. Was it stressful? Absolutely. Was there a lot on my plate? Absolutely. When you're a procurement officer and your whole, uh, uh, the whole reason why you're on the planet, as far as anyone else is concerned, is to get them what they need. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. But I worked with great people, and so I have no complaints about that. But I knew that I could not be one of those people that's gonna stay in government until 65 and retire and get this little pension check and a little bit of Social Security, because that's not enough for me. I want to travel. I want to do things. I want to be so financially solvent that I don't even have to worry about my bank account. That's where I need to be. And you're never going to get there working for somebody else. I don't know how you can ever have that security, especially in the world that we're in right now, where we're struggling, right? Just trying to have our basic needs met, just trying to make sure that we, keep food on the table and we're able to, pay our rent and mortgage on time, and make sure that we don't forget to pay one of our utilities, less that we have the lights cut off, or, we don't have cable and no internet access. I mean, there's so much that is on us, even as a couple, two people. You're going to struggle. I don't know how you're not struggling. So for one person, a single person, having to have all this on them, and then God forbid you have kids, and then you're working 2 and 3 jobs. I've been there. I've worked 2 full-time jobs and a part-time job all at the same time. I did it for almost 2 decades. Tired. That's why when I tell people I retired myself, that's exactly what I meant. Am I a millionaire? Hell to the no, I'm not. Not yet. But you know what? What I'm not going to do is work myself into an early grave like I saw my parents do. I'm not going to do that. So if this resonated with you, drop me a girl in the comment section below, because I know I'm not the only one out there that feels this way. But I want you to know that you have options, and legacy builders will give you those options. There is nothing better, because I feel like I'm earning. I'm able to earn while I'm learning so many skill sets. I'm learning so many things that I can incorporate and that I can either use to build my own business up, or that I can contractually work for other people and help them build their businesses up with what I'm learning. It's phenomenal. So for all the naysayers out there and the haters that say, it's a SCAM, you can kick rocks, blow bubbles, and hold my balloons, because it's not. And if you're not afraid of taking a chance or a risk on yourself, please click the link in my bio and let's connect. Because I'm here, and if you have questions or concerns, I want to talk to you, because I'm serious about this. We don't have to keep working for the man, honey. We are the man now. All right, boo-boos, that's all I have for you today. Zeus is taking a nap. And I'm going to get outside and get some fresh air. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you much. Take good care. Bye.